Let me give you some great advice about the dentist, yo. Probably one of the worst criminals in the history of the universe. So now you're going to tell me if you're going to make a claim like that, prove it. Okay, let's prove it. Root canal. They're going to tell you that the tooth is alive. It's not, it's dead. It's 1,000,000,000% dead. And they're going to put a crown to cover up the dead tooth. What do you think is going to happen with that dead tooth, yo? You don't even understand, yo. It's going to leak bacteria into the bloodstream. Go look at the tooth meridian chart. It'll bring it to different organs depending on which tooth. You know what? Go on ChatGPT and you tell me if I'm not telling the truth. I don't know if it's Switzerland or Sweden. 149 women all had breast cancer with a root canal and the tooth connected to the breast. They took out the tooth. They were all healed. Go check that and see if I'm not telling the truth. This way you'll believe me more next time I speak, that when I say something, I say it in the name of God. Word up. Another thing I'll tell you about the dentist. Does the dentist ever tell you to brush your tongue? No. Why? 90% of the bacteria in your mouth is on your tongue. So why don't they tell you to brush your tongue? To get a tongue scraper. They'll never tell you that. Yeah, maybe one in a bill. No problem. But most people will admit that the dentist never tells them to do that. What else does the dentist do that's dirty and wicked? Let me see if I could think, yo. I gave you the root canal, the brushing of the tongue. Forget about, the whiteners, the teeth whiteners that strip your teeth of all their natural elements, yo, and then they destroy you, yo. Oh, look at the cavity, the fillings, yo. These dudes are insane. You're gonna have a little dot on top of your back molar, a little chip, I don't know, whatever, a little divot. Go look at the hole they're gonna drill and fill it, yo. They love to drill and fill. That's their skill, to drill and fill. Evil, it's so evil, so evil. Do they tell you anything about your diet, which really affects your teeth? Don't eat sugar. No, it's not that. What about the starch? What about all the other things that are gonna destroy your teeth? The acid. Get out of here. They don't tell you none of this, yo. None of this they don't tell you. What else? Look. The dentures, yo. See? Why do they have dentures? Dentures shouldn't even exist. If teeth are so strong, there should be no market for dentures. Well, go to the dentist. They'll tell you why there's dentures, yo. They love it. They love it, yo. All for $1. You better duck. They're going to tell you that the enamel doesn't regrow. They're going to tell you that the gums don't regrow. These are two of the biggest lies ever. But people that know about oral health will tell you, drink water right after, right? To clean out the citric acid and the acid. But then you know what they're going to tell you? Not to brush your teeth for 30 minutes. Why? You would think brush your teeth right away, right? No. Because you're regrowing your enamel. You have to wait for the enamel to get hardened and then you can brush your teeth. That's a great proof that enamel regrows. Gums, I see that, yo. Go look in your own mouth, man. If you study your gums, you'll see that when you eat healthy and natural, your gums will grow back. It'll fill in the gaps between your teeth. Start eating unhealthy, you're going to see they recede. I don't need anybody to tell me that, yo. And then to top it all off, you get a little white mark on your tooth. So you're going to ask the dentist, what is it, yo? They might tell you that you're leaching calcium, but you know you get enough calcium. So you said to the dentist, I know I get enough calcium. It's not that. What is it? He doesn't know. Yo, he has no idea. And you know what it is, yo? I'll tell you what it is. That when you sleep at night, it's too cold. So now you get a little bit stuffed in the nose. You have to sleep with your mouth open. So it kind of hits a part of the enamel that's already maybe damaged, and it'll leave like a little mark. And then as the day goes on, when you wake up, you get saliva in your mouth. You'll see it'll disappear. He doesn't. How do I know that and the dentist doesn't know that, yo? Come on, man. The bottom line is if you really eat healthy and you really take care of your teeth, you wouldn't need a dentist, yo. Maybe you chip your tooth, you want to get it bonded, fine. Go to a dentist for that. He can't hurt you with that. Who knows? They'll probably bond it with some chemical that will damage your teeth. All right, these people are crazy, yo. But that's the dentist, yo. And if you're a dentist and you got mad about that, maybe that's good. Maybe you feel guilty. That's why you're getting mad, yo. Then change. Be a real dentist. Teach the people like I'm teaching them, yo. Oh, yeah. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu just reminded me the fluoride, yo. They're going to tell you fluoride is good for you. It's a neurotoxin. What else do you want me to say, yo? Yo, if you a dentist and you destroying people's teeth, God is gonna destroy your soul, yo. Remember this, yo. Word up.